Happy anniversary.
Anniversary?
Yeah.
Is it May the 30th? Oh yeah.
And this year is tools, apparently.
Tools? Oh, Nancy. Oh, well done. I can use that for shooting or for
Yes, it's especially for shooting or for drones.
That's a fat one.
So wooden.
Thank you, darling. She's bought me a happy anniversary.
No, open it.
What? Oh,
It's an actual card. It's a wooden card.
To you, happy anniversary, loved you.
I thought it was wooden.
That's lovely, thank you very much indeed. Thank you, I've got to use for that too.
As I say, it's tools. This is.
Okay. Well, I haven't got to buy it because you've already got a tool, haven't you?
What?
You're looking at it.
I was thinking then you haven't remembered.
No. No, I haven't, no.
Yeah.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, then. You can turn it off now.
Okay. Shit. Alright, so yes. 29 years ago today, I was preparing to marry Julie. We got married on the 30th of May at midday. 91? 91, I think. So anyway, I'm not in the doghouse for forgetting because she knows I've had a bit on my plate. Not that that's an excuse, and she also knows that I'll make it up to her. So, and quite often, the things I do to make it up for her are better than what she would have got anyway. Again, no excuse for forgetting. It's just, you know, I forgot. Right, we're going to feed the birds. I'm going to have a wander up Pigeon Mead in a bit, look at the grass up there. Everybody's mowing like mad, but of course most people are mowing for silage. We will make some silage. All the grass over at Itchington, pretty much. I'm going to do first cut in a week or so. I've actually got a contractor engaged to do that for me, but he reckons it's going to be between 8 and 10 days before he gets to it, so hopefully the weather holds for us. They're doing clamp silage for it to start. But here, I think I want to make Pigeon Mead into hay. It seems to make hay better than silage, so I don't know what it is. When I wrap that up there, the cattle kind of go, yeah, well, yeah, if I must. But if I make it into hay, they're quite happy with it. But that means leaving it a bit longer because the ground's too wet to make hay. Right, okay, let's feed these birds and let them out. All right, you lot, you can come out. Mind your toes, mind your toes. There you go. Right. We should have a fair bit of fruit in here today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a couple. Right. I got my trays. Let's pick them up. These eggs seem to have got bigger. Is that because you're on a better diet? Or a different diet? I'm going to throw too many around. That's it. Not a bad haul for a few days, is it? I really need to get a new battery for my drone so you can see this better. The crop is not massive out here in Pigeon Mead. Bit thin in places, but as I'm going further out, can you see the line down here where it's yellow over there and green over here? That is basically where I got muck spread last year. I only got a third of the field done. So that's the difference between getting the muck on, that's our wood chip muck out of the sheds, and that side only got granular fertiliser, which most of that, the nitrogen, probably dissolved into the air. I think I'm going to hold off a couple of days, let the ground dry a bit, and see if I can make some June hay out of this. That would be my preference if I can. Right, anyway, it's Sunday morning. It is time to go and do my weekly pilgrimage over to my parents, make sure Father's still breathing. What are you up to? Someone taking photographs over my fence. I don't think he knows I got a photograph of him now. All right, you can go. Go on then. Bit of fresh grass for you. Not that actually out here was. You are a chopsy cow. That's it. It's where the calves get confused now. Yeah, they ain't very clever. Hopefully they won't try going through the fence rather than the gate. I wouldn't put it past them though. It's not like they're short of grass out here though. In fact, this almost wants topping, just take the heads off.
Yeah, they're being picky.
Oh.
Go on, biscuit.
I might run the topper over this, just like say, take the seed heads off of it and buttercups, tidy up. Happy anniversary, darling. Would you like a big present later on?
Are you bringing a friend?
See her? Yeah, she's running down across the pot there. Actually, I think it's him. He's got a bit of a bushy tail because she's got a straggly tail. And yeah, that's the dog, I think.
But look at that.
Yeah. The yellow is pretty. I just don't want it. Because every bit of yellow there is bitter.
Yeah, look at all that. That's all mine.
Yeah. Well,
No.
half.
No, you got the tree.
Half of it's yours.
You forgot today.
Oh,
The tree.
I got the tree.
All you're allowed.
So you're having all that, and I'm allowed the tree.
Yeah, you should remember. Good job.
Hmm. Don't look at that. Looks like you got the first signs of it. But that won't get ash dye back.
Sorry?
Because it's a common lime. I got a funny feeling that's the two lambs over there.
Where?
Right in front of us. So you might get mugged in a minute. Oh, that's them.
Get off, mate. Get off. Off. Get off, mate. That's it. Oh, get off. If you've got khaki stuff, I've got all my hands want to get in there. Get off. Come on, I know. Look at it. Look. Come on, come on.
Hey?
Oh, is that around the mouth?
It's a bit of orphan in their mouth, look. But it's actually clearing up now.
Is that change of grass, is it?
Could be down to change of diet as well a bit, but yeah, you two can stay in there.
What's she doing?
She's golf ball hunting, isn't she?
Yeah. Look at her.
Where's the golf balls? God, where are they?
It's filthy.
So you found one then, did you? It's dirty. Shall I wash it for you? Ready? You rotten swine. Look at the look at her face. You rotten swine. I just got that out of there.
You absolutely.
You bastard.
Yeah. Look at her face.
I decided to set that a gate post. But it's heavy, too heavy to carry, so we're taking it for a little drag. Okay, so I'm going to put a 4 or 6 inch gate in my hole here. I could spend half an hour with a sledgehammer and break off the old concrete from this post. Well, one, I don't want to do that, and two, I'm going to be digging a hole about that size area, so I reckon, although it is a bit harder to do, it's probably going to be less work to dig the hole for that post with that lump of concrete on it, set it, mix up a little bit of lean mix by hand up there, bring it down either the wheelbarrow or maybe the skid steer, depending how much I need, and just set the post. Just set the post like that. So some of you go, what a waste of time, or what an idiot, or whatever else. I mean, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's about as hot as it's going to get. It's not too bad, but other choice, I could sit on my ass and do nothing, which I did think about, or I can do something. I chose to do something. I just whipped a bit of wire out. I'm committed. Dig a hole. Right, okay, so the hole is not as deep as I normally would put in a post like this, but there's 2 reasons for it not being so deep. One, the ground is rising away there, so if I put the gate too deep, it won't open properly. Even as it is, it probably won't, and I'll have to take a bit out the bank if I want to open the gate right round. This is one of those gates I probably won't ever have to open right round, so I'll leave that bit to later on just in case. And where this ground dips down in here, there's always been a hollow there. We're going to bring a lot of that spoil over there back over here once we've piped the ditch, so I can level this up literally to meet the bottom of the gate. So I don't need to put this as deep as it was last time. If there's 6 inches of concrete above the ground, it doesn't matter, because I'm actually going to make that up and bring it up to ground level anyway. There was another reason, and I can't remember what it was. Anyway, there's 2 good reasons why the hole's not that deep. If there's 6 inches of concrete above, that's what I'm intending. Okay, now I've got to get that in there. Preferably without hurting myself. Hinges there. Hope this is right, because I don't want to lift it out again. Okay, so it's in there. Didn't look very level yet. That's part 2, leveling it. yeah, the other reason, it's only a 4-foot gate going on here, so I don't need the mast to hold it up. That's already firmer than I thought it was going to be. So, is this the right way to hang a gate? Absolutely not. Am I being idle? Yeah, a little bit. But like I said, at the end of the day, this thing has to be set high enough because the rise in the ground. If I was to set this right down into ground level here, I wouldn't be able to swing the gate round. With it there, I've got a chance. And we're only, what, a couple of inches, well, no, 3 inches proud of the ground level on that side. So that's the reason why I'm basically recycling a post, not going through the rigmarole of taking the old concrete off, because this, once I've come in here with the machine, done the ditch and blinded it all off, it won't matter, he says. This chap I have, I kind of really do need the concrete off there. It's easy to line it up without that, so yeah, a bit more effort on this one. Maybe only a bit of effort. That went so much easier than I thought it was going to. Right, brilliant. That gate has been sat there for nearly a year, looking for a job. We now have one for it. No, I'm not out of puff from hanging the gate. I'm out of puff from digging the hole in between great big stones and tree roots. That was a bit harder than I thought it was going to be, but anyway, we are getting there. There's a great big stone in here, but I don't want to move it, because if I do, it means I've got to dig a bigger hole, more concrete, so I just get my hands in there. Yeah, only about an inch deep, but we'll be okay. I'll go mix a bit of dry concrete. Barrel full should do that, I reckon. What? You didn't think I was going to push a wheelbarrow all down there, did you? I ain't that daft. I can work with that. Bit of water. Alright, so it's duck pond water. Still water. Happy with that. Right. That can go on and go off. So that's it. Mrs. P's gate number 2 is done. Like I say, we'll be lengthening the hinges, the pins on there, and just pushing it up closer to the gate post there. It is parallel and it is level, although from here it looks like it's pinching at the top. Is that just me, or? Anyway, I'll wait for the concrete to go off on that. I think maybe tomorrow. I know it's bank holiday tomorrow, but I've got no plans to go anywhere. I've got enough to do here. So anyway, so the gate is done. Both posts are level. I got a funny feeling the reason that doesn't look quite right is I haven't actually set the gate level. I literally just handed the nuts, so they're only hand tight, so they're not equal. So it's a good chance that I actually think the top one is slightly longer than the bottom one. I could adjust it on the hinges. So, right, I'll let that go off, and then maybe tomorrow, even though it's bank holiday, I'll come out with a deuce and we'll put a bit of pipe in. I'm sure I've got a bit of pipe somewhere that will suit that. Put that bit of pipe in there. We can repair this last bit of fence, make that stock proof, and then if we're done, I think the cattle can come out. Oh yeah, I've got to fix that too. I've got more fence ends to fix. I want to get all these bits and bobs done. I want to get the cattle out here before I start haymaking, because once I start that, once the mower goes on, I shan't be thinking of anything else. So yeah.